Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes vlog. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I have two wonderful cutting dies from our friends at Crafter's Companion. This is from their Edgeables collection. This is the Edwardian Rose and the Butterfly Lace. And this is what the Edwardian Rose looks like. Beautiful. And this is what it looks like when you do it on the edge of a card. And then this one is the Butterfly Lace. Look at the beautiful scallop edge there, just gorgeous. So let's get right to it and I will show you. So here's the Edwardian Rose. It is 5.8 inches by 2 inches. So it would actually go like this on the edge of a card. And if you have a Big Shot or any manual die cutting machine that has a 6-inch wide platform, this will go through really easily. If you have a wider platform, also no problem. So here we go. This is how I did this card, and I used Country Chic paper pack from hot off the press. This beautiful blue teal paper, left my beautiful Edwardian Rose edge white. Also used Sending Love and Hugs mini expressions from Creative Expressions. This adorable cutting die, and I just cut that out of metallic gold metallic paper and added just this little cluster of Sky Country Blooms roses from 49 and Market, and some of their little pixie petals, which are my favorite, and also some sparklets, which I also have to put on everything. This is Island Breeze color. And then of course I've got a little gold jewel border dazzle on the edge just to connect the gold from over on this side. All right, so let's show you. This is a card that my friend Debbie made, and because we have a black background, I'm going to show it to you right here so that it doesn't disappear. Look how gorgeous this is. And with this, she used this beautiful opal blaze polish. She used teal raspberry and sapphire grape, and I'm just going to show you. This stuff works awesome on, got to mix it up a little, on black cardstock. I don't know why I was shaking it out of habit. You don't need to mix it up. All right, so look how gorgeous this looks on black cardstock. It just picks up those amazing colors. This is the sapphire grape, obviously, because it's very purpley blue. Isn't that awesome? And I'm gonna clean my brush off. And here's the teal raspberry. Beautiful teal color with just some underlying hints of pinks. Isn't that gorgeous? So she brushed those on her die cut pieces, and to make her card, this is actually called a Bendy Card. And she used, also from hot off the press, the Bendy Card template, which is really fun and it's very, very easy to use. She also used, this is silver ripple holographic paper, and she used that here to cut her background butterflies with. And she shared with me that because this paper is thick and it's got kind of a plasticized kind of coating for the holographic paper, she found that using, here we go, this great new tool that we have. This is called the iCrafter, and what this is a self-healing cutting mat that's specifically made for 6-inch wide manual die cutting machine. And what you would do is, you would put, here we go. I gotta find an example here. Here, we'll use this one again. All right, so you would put cardstock, your die with the blades facing down. You would put your self-healing mat here, and then you would put on the top of it just the standard plate that comes with your machine. So that's your sandwich, except you'd be going in the right direction. What was I thinking? There we go. And then you would just be putting it through the machine like that. And it's great for using, especially for these very hard to cut papers, okay? So I used just a regular to cut this cardstock. I didn't have any problem with it, cutting it with the regular plates, but if you're going to be cutting it using something that's a little trickier or an extra heavyweight cardstock, this iCrafter self-healing mat was really awesome. All right, so let's get back to the Bendy card and how this is made. So all of the pieces are shown here on the template. There's complete instructions on how to do this. But basically, she went ahead and cut this back piece from the silver ripple. This is the side piece right here, and it comes with a flap. Now, we haven't glued the ripple down here. Okay, so you're gluing that flap right to the back. See, we're halfway there. And then for this piece, this is the side flap right here. Okay, but what she did is she cut the side flap according to the template instructions right here, and then just used this hunky-dory low-tack tape to attach that right there, and then run it through the machine, and then she got this piece right here, and then she was able to color it with these great opal blaze polishes. One thing she did note was that because you're cutting it like this, then you're absolutely going to lose that little tab that's right there, and the tab is what you tuck. You have to use your X-Acto knife, but you make a little slit here and you make a little slit on the inside, and that's what you tuck these into, and it gives your card dimension. So Debbie's solution to that was she just cut an extra little tab, and then she just glued that to the end of her little butterfly right there so that she could still tuck it away. So I thought that was very clever. Okay, let's look at one more card using the Edwardian rose. I'm going to just build a card with you here. So this is Lacy Coral paper pack from hot off the press, and I just took my standard card, I cut it down to the 6-inch, the 5.8 rather inches, so I could go ahead and use my pieces, and then I folded into the center to make my gatefold. So I wanted to make sure and use 2 of these brilliant little Edwardian rose pieces. So I cut 2 from white cardstock, and then I colored them using the golden apricot opal polish. I just opened this up, used this little brilliant little sponge. There we go. And I just brushed this on. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I actually cut it from tan cardstock, and that's why I have my little sample pre-cut. So I cut 2 from tan cardstock, and I just brushed the opal polish right on the edge of that. Okay, and then I'm going to adhere both of these to each side of this gatefold card. So I could go ahead and use my Cosmic Shimmer Specialist Acrylic Glue, or I could use Sticky Specs to make that a little easier. So I'm going to go ahead and take Sticky Specs and put them on my card right here. I'm not going to cut the whole thing down because I want the edge, the raw edge, to kind of stick up a little bit for some dimension. So this one's going to go right here. So you see how that's going to stick up a little bit, and if you wanted to, you could just make that flush. And if you're not familiar with Sticky Specs, you can buy 4 sheets per package, and they're just covered with thousands of little micro dots of adhesive. And when you put them on the back sheet and close the top sheet, it makes anything you put on it a sticker. There we go. There we are. All right, so we've got our flaps all decorated, and now I've got some adorable little tangerine colored flowers, also from 49 and Market. What I want to do is I want to put these on the center, but I only want to glue them to one side of my mat or my card. I don't want to glue them both over because then the card won't open. So I'm putting just a little pile of glue on one side only. I'm going to stick this down there. And I'm going to do the same here. Okay. And I've also got some natural colored twine. This is just from the pack of twine that you can get at Paper Wishes. And I liked that natural color because it matched the background paper, which is coral and tan. I'm going to tuck that in under the largest flower. And I've also just got a little tag that I just cut also from a piece of dark wood colored paper that was also from Lacy Coral Paperback. Just cut it into a tag shape, tore that bottom edge, and then I put a little love dazzle sticker that's from Gold Tiny Words and Phrases Dazzles, and I don't need to glue that because I put a little piece of foam tape on the back here. And I'm just going to stick that right in the center of the twine. And I should also mention, before I put all these pieces on my card, I did add a little bit of the gilded apricot opal polish around the outside edge of the card. So there we go. Now as we open the card, ooh, you can see that everything's stuck to one side. There you go. Just really fun and simple card to make. So we've got a great money saver on these cutting dies. So I would encourage you to take a look at that. If you are on our vlog page, then you would just look down to the big blue button below the video, and it's labeled Money Saver. And if you're watching us on YouTube, then just check out the link in the description box labeled Money Saver, and then there's also a link to paperwishes.com where you can find lots more videos, lots more goodies to play with. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.